What's going on, friends? Welcome back to MBM channel. Today it's a review segment. I'll be doing a review of this phone which I have purchased today. It's Xiaomi 11i 5G. So basically this is the first 5G phone which I have bought. I'll be doing a complete unboxing and review of this phone for you. So basically, we do wonder like which exactly is the best budget phone which we can buy, and especially provided the scenario that 5G is, going to be implemented everywhere in India soon. So not a bad option to go ahead and buy a 5G phone. So in today's video, I'll be doing the complete review of this phone for you guys, so that you can have an idea whether to go for this phone. I'll be sharing my verdict on this phone as well, if it is worth buying. So without further ado, let's start with today's video. So if you see the box here, guys, you can see it's a MediaTek Dimensity 920 5G. It's an M processor, 120 Hz AMOLED not display with HDR10 plus 360 Hz fast touching sampling rate for responsive gaming. I have not bought it for gaming, but still, I'm just telling you. 108 megapixel AI triple camera, guys. So this is something that we have to watch out for. The claim says 108 megapixel, but I'll be testing it and I'll be telling you if it is really that good of a camera which is there. 3.5 mm head jack is there, dual stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos, premium glass built with Gorilla Glass, 360 degree ambient light center, 5G connectivity with vary based on local operator capabilities, not applicable right now, but we will see. 67 watt turbocharged technology, 5160 mAh high capacity battery, so that's a big battery which is provided. Okay, so it's a type C type of a charger. MRP, as I said, it says 29,000, but you can get it for 25,000 online. So let's do the unboxing now. So I have, okay, really excited to see what do we have inside the box. I personally love when I get a new phone, I have to unbox it. So what do we have here? Let me just quickly check. Oh, okay, so we get a back cover with this phone for the phone. It's good, pretty good. This is the user manual of this phone. Alright, let's keep it inside. Ejecting tray, let's keep it here. Alright, guys, this is the phone. Let's keep it aside and we will check what all do we have inside the box. So this is the charging cable, and yeah, that's it. 67 watt charger, guys. It's very heavy. So this is the charging cable which we get with this phone. Alright, so let's just quickly keep these things aside so that we can just check the phone now. So this is the phone, guys, and it looks really premium when you have it in your hand. Let me just try to open it. Alright, friends, so this is the phone right here, and if you see the back side, it has three camera setup. It has Xiaomi branding here, Xiaomi 11i 5G. The back panel is of glass, it is made up of glass. The phone which I ordered, it's camo green color. It's available in two more colors, you can check it online. So this is the back side. Let me just try to quickly turn it on now. Alright, so we have the Xiaomi logo here.
So let's just wait for some time and see how much time it takes to start. So while it's turning on right now, here are the specification of this phone. Alright guys, so now let me just quickly set up this phone, the initial settings which we have to do while we turn on the new phone. So one thing guys that I wanted to show you here is for the camera setup of this phone. If you see the back side, the camera is a little bulged outwards, but the camera protection is also there. It's not entirely placed outside when you land the phone on the ground, so the protection is given. So now let me just quickly sign into the account and just turn it on, connect to Wi-Fi. Alright, doing the initial setup, how you want the display, app display, drawer. So one thing that I have noticed for this phone is that the display of this phone is really nice, and they have improved the UI of MI phones as well. So the MI UI feature which is provided in this phone, it's really nice and upgraded. Alright, the phone is powered on now. So if you can see, while I'm scrolling between the windows for the app, the refresh rate is really nice. So they claim that the refresh rate is of 120 Hz, and I can feel it as well here. The screen size of this phone is 6.67 inch and Gorilla Glass, and the resolution is 1080 into 2400 pixels. The media processor is octa-core MediaTek Dimensity 920. The 6GB RAM and 128GB storage is something that makes this phone really quick. So two SIM trays are there. Either you can use a SIM or a SD card, or both the SIMs on this phone. So with the SD card you can even use the expandable storage here. The back camera is of 108 megapixel and the front camera is 16 megapixel. Operating system is Android 11, as you can see here right now, and the skin which is used inside this is MIUI 12.5 enhanced. Connectivity, if I have to tell you, it has Bluetooth version 5.20, it has NFC, 3.5 audio jack is also provided. You can plug in your earphones and you can hear songs. The SIM are both nano SIMs. Talking about the sensors of this phone, it has fingerprint sensor, it has compass magnometer, it has proximity sensor, it has accelerometer, ambient light sensors and gyroscope. So pretty much all the sensors are provided in this phone. Let me just quickly do the initial settings. So my initial impression for this phone is that the performance is really good, and I don't feel any lag in this phone, provided that I have been using other phone as well. So while I'm comparing it with this one, I feel it is really the performance is really good. So let me just quickly try to go ahead and set up my fingerprint. So fingerprint is provided towards the side button, side mounted fingerprint, unlike the normal fingerprint which comes on screen or back of the panel. As you can see right now, I'm setting up my fingerprint and the fingerprint is on the power button itself. So that is a really nice feature which they have provided with this phone. Let me just quickly set it up for you. So the weight of this phone is 207 grams. Yeah, so if I show you right now, if you can see, the fingerprint sensor is pretty decent. Once I tap on that, the phone is unlocked, so it is really nice. so you can have either fingerprint sensor or pattern or pin. Now let me just quickly check what all extra we have here in this phone. The battery is really nice, friends. So the battery, as I told you earlier, it's 5160 mAh battery. It's a very powerful battery. So I'll be testing this battery for some time now, and I'll let you know how exactly the performance of the battery is. I have used MI phones previously as well, and I personally feel like this phone is really nice when it comes to its performance. Let me just quickly check the camera quality now. As they say, it's 108 megapixels. So I'll try to click few pictures, and I'll click pictures in the normal lighting, in the day lighting, artificial lighting, and I'll share few samples with you. So this is one picture which I took right now. uh, I'm sorry, it might not be very visible for you guys on the screen, but the quality of this picture is really nice. So what I'll do is I'll click few pictures for you guys, and I'll share it towards the end of this video, so that you can have an idea of how exactly the phone's camera is in the normal lighting and low lighting. However, I do feel like the camera is little too sharp when it comes to capturing picture. I'm not really sure if it is because I'm doing the shooting in the indoors. However, I'll do test it in the outside lights as well, and I'll let you be the judge to decide how it is based on the camera and the picture samples which I'll be sharing with you guys, so that you'll have an idea how exactly the camera performance is. So for the video modes, you get 720p at 30 frames per second, 1080p at 30 frames per second, 1080p at 60 frames per second, and 4K recording at 30 frames per second. I'll show you some video samples as well along with this video, just for your reference. So overall, guys, the initial impression of this phone is really good for someone who is looking to buy a phone for less than 25,000. The phone is a good option for you. However, if you're looking something specifically for camera, I'll suggest you have other options as well, such as Oppo and Vivo, where they are specifically making this phone for camera. But this phone is not specifically made for a camera purpose. But if you're looking for an overall budget phone with good performance and good features, you can go ahead with this. And as I told you, it has a C-type 65 watt power, like quick charge option available. So I'll test that as well, so how much it takes for the entire charge from 0 to 100. It has two speakers, guys. One is on the front, nothing is there on this side. Two speakers on front and like top and bottom, so it provides a surround cinematic sound. Audio jack, as I told you. This is one speaker here and the other speaker there, so while you're watching movies, you will get the sound output from both these sides. That is a good feature. So in few phones you find it only towards the bottom, but in this phone you have the speakers both on top and bottom. Alright, so I'll be testing this phone for a few days. I will be analyzing how exactly it is, but for the initial impression, I can tell you guys that it is a worth buying phone, and provided the kind of performance it has, and I saw the reviews also of this phone, so it was really good. So if you are looking to buy a budget phone, you can go ahead with this phone. And that's it, guys. That's all for the initial review of this phone for me. And before I end this video, if you are visiting my channel for the first time, please do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon, so that you are always updated about all the new videos, all the new upcoming videos. So I'll be doing such reviews for you guys, so that it is helpful for you. All right. When you hold this phone in your hand, the premium quality, as I told you, you can feel it. Yeah, you can feel that phone, like close to an iPhone. The back panel looks very much and a replica of an iPhone. So that's all, folks. I'll be sharing few sample pictures with you guys now so that you can check the camera quality. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.